Yeah, it happened with me, but not on like an adult level. I was incarcerated as a juvenile, and you know, I mean, there's certain things that I can remember because you know we had some of the jails that I was in. I was charged with I was one of the first 10 juveniles in the state to be charged with 1,000 feet from the school zone. So I was they have a thing called 1,000 feet from the school zone. Like, you know, if you are arrested with drugs and you're in the school zone, I was one of the first 10 juveniles in the state of New Jersey where I got caught to ever get hit with that back in the 80s. So I did this thing way back when I was a teen, and it's just certain stuff that stuck with me because I never had to go to prison itself as an adult because I learned my lesson young, but I did almost 2 years plus as a juvenile. So I got to learn from people that were older than me about life. And one of the things that I remember was, you know, I always was a reader, but I picked up the habit of reading when I was in there. It became natural. Like, everybody reads books in there. Even people that don't know how to read, when you leave prison, you're going to know how to read. So there's sayings like the School of Hard Knocks and things like that about prison, because a lot of people either can become a better criminal or you can just become a refreshed and a revised edition of who you are, a better edition. So, you know, it's the school. It could be school. You know, the people call it, you know, all kind of things, but for most part, I see a lot of people that, you know, they don't ever want to go back to that place. So it's a weird type of reality check. You know, and I'm here. Nobody can tell you more about it. If I have little Melvin come into the store from Baltimore, he is a legend in itself, and he only used to give us the story. Like, so I'm connected with people like Matul Shakur, who's Tupac's father. I send to all these people. When Wesley Snipes went to jail, he got books from us. When Lauryn Hill went to jail, she got books from us because we ship nationwide. So I make it my duty, if you are a celebrity or somebody that is incarcerated, you need to know who we are. And I do that. It may even be complimentary, but we want to make sure they see that stamp in the book that this came from Black and Nobel. We ship the prisons. And I just really took full advantage of the net. The net is what really has us viral. Because when we get on there, we're not talking about commercials. We're talking about reality, and you know, sometimes the truth hurts, you know. But you know, if I sometimes just laugh to keep from crying because it gets really serious. Because you know, I don't know if I want to put this in the story, but I may. You know, I lost my son on Thanksgiving Day, and he was 25. So, you know what I mean? I'm not just speaking this from an analyst or journalist. I'm really going through it, you know. And the only thing that keeps me going is to help others. If I'm not doing it, I'm depressed. Because I sat at this table and this counter for over 12 to 13 years, starting off at the book stand out front. And that's how I started the business. By actually speaking to people. Good morning, how are you, ma'am? Oh yeah, come on by when you get a chance. I have some great books out here. You know, I used to remember people's names. When they walk past in the morning, I would say, what's your name? And they would tell me, and every day I would speak to them until they start saying, and then this is what they start saying. All right, brother, I'm going to give you a play on payday on Friday. So next thing you know, people start buying books from me on Friday, just for me giving them a greeting. So it started like that, and here we are now. So when you guys do the story, this is going to be the biggest thing for us because I did little stuff with other people, but I know the power of Al Jazeera on an international level. So I am aware who you guys are, and my heart is beating fast right now. And it has nothing to do with how much somebody's paying me and this and that. No, just because I know the platform that you guys have is going to really, the story is, because I seen what they did with a friend of mine, the real Rick Ross. Do you know where I know him from? I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the links, and he'll tell you on the links. I am the reason why he started reading the books like that. His favorite books are From Babylon to Timbuktu, Think and Grow Rich, and it's another one. So what I'm saying to you, when he was in Texarkana Federal Prison, Black and Nobel was shipping him books to the prison because they wrote me and I responded to the letter. I know who the real Rick Ross was. A lot of people didn't know back then. And this was in like 07 when we used to write each other, maybe 05. Guess what he did when he came home? He came to the bookstore 3,000 miles away.
I mean, if you can't, I still.
So what I'm telling you is, when you come in here, this is going to be the story of stories, because we're already connected to all the major now, because you know it's supposed to happen this way. Just when everybody is, because January, honestly, people would think this is a busy month. This is the slowest month for business.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to recuperate.
Everybody's trying to recuperate. Everybody's spent out. So I am slow. That's why I have events. It's a lot of people in there now because there's always action in there. Don't play the part too much. Well, you'll see that. You'll see in the morning it's slow. You know, first of all, listen to this. First of all, Betsy, listen to this. In the morning, first of all, the bookstore's on the second floor. How many stores survive on the second floor for 13 years? You got to climb up flight of stairwell in the subway, which is like 30 steps. Then you got to come upstairs to the book. By the time the people get up here, they're asking me for a chair because they're tired just from getting up here. So this is a special place that people will climb the steps to get up here. Yes, so you're going to have slow periods, and I'm not going to plan it. I'm not going to say, oh, everybody come up. Al Jazeera is going to be here. But for the open mic, you're going to be impressed with the open mic because there's always 80 to 100 in there. We got to close the door and stop letting them in on Wednesday because it's that packed. So that's going to be interesting because we're going to go from bookstore to club on that day.
I said, huh? Not at the moment, because you know that's in February. That's
we tape it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, well, listen. Say it again. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll text it to you. I'm going to text you some more links, too. Yeah, yeah. No, you guys, if you're coming to do the story and it's 20th and 21st, that means it's going to be 2 days, and that 2 days is we're going to probably all be up for about 40 hours straight. And I mean, I do that sometimes anyway. Like on Wednesday and Thursday, because if I get home at 2:30 in the morning and I got to travel to get home, right? Because I live in New Jersey. I live right over the bridge. So I live right over the bridge. So it takes me about 30 minutes to get home, right? I gotta get home at 3:30. I have to get up in the morning to get my daughter ready for school. Well, I don't cook. My mother-in-law does all of that. But I gotta drop her off at school by 8:30. So I'm right back at it 4 or 5 hours later. Yes, so if you want to, you could come to my home and see. Make that a part of the story. That'll make it real. You really can. I think that would make it as real as possible what I have to go through to make this happen. And when we pull up at her school, we're in the Black and Nobel van. And my daughter is next to genius. I would love the fact if my daughter can be a part of it because she's super genius. When I say genius, she has she's like I would say a woman child. She's only 7, but honestly, she's been reading since she's been 3 or 4. Books like us. Like my wife and her mother are from Jamaica, so it's a difference with the school education system in Jamaica. They don't play any games. So I cannot take the credit while my daughter reads so good and so young. My wife and her mother, they are always on her. They do reading time, no TV. But what I saw was if she can read these children's books at 4 years old, this good, let me start giving her some of these books that I sell in the bookstore. So I started giving her like the Linchpin, the Genius, and she could read anything. She knows how to sound out and read anything. She understands how to use it, the proper context. She does everything that an adult would do at 7. Because she's been reading since she was 4, and I used to practice with her on our way to school when we used to ride the subway. So I would love my daughter to be a part of this, if possible. And I'm sure she would too. I'm only 30 minutes from the store, not even that. Oh, you guys are coming on the 20th and 21st. No, it's okay, but I just know that at the same time, I already know that, what makes stories is the stuff that happens behind the scenes. Okay, cool. Yes. I'll text that to you right now, and if you like, you could send me the email of some of the links, or you could just send them directly to this phone. But I'll send you the email now. All right. Thank you. You too. All right. Yeah, that was Al Jazeera Network. You up on them show? Al Jazeera. They the biggest network in the world.
I think I heard of you.
Nigga, they bigger than CNN. They 5 times as big as CNN.
Damn.
And they doing a story on us for 2 days straight on the 20th and 21st of this month. They put 60 Minutes back in play. That's how big they are around the world. It's not just here. It's like big in Africa, big in London, big in around the world.
Right.
So they doing a story on this, man. So I'm like, that's why I'm sorry to get on y'all. I know you was interviewing, but that in itself, and that's like my 5th time talking to the lady. Because they came, well, she called here to do the story on Melvin Williams. And that's the guy they did The Wire on.
Right.
Little Melvin. He used to come up here and hang out with Tice and us. And we the only ones that got stuff like that on YouTube with him. And he was the boy. I mean, they did The Wire off him. So you can imagine who he is in real life. He just passed away 3 weeks ago.
Damn.
But she really wanted him. Like, that's why they contacted us, because they saw the YouTube clips. But look what it turned into.
Right.
He passed, she like, fuck it, we do the story on y'all. So this is going to put me right where I need to be. Because we've been going through what we've been going through. You know what I mean? It's been, it's been messed up for a lot of people. Not just me, just the economy is just like turning into everything being digital. This stuff is played the fuck out, for real, for real. But I'm going to hold on, because it's not gonna play out for us if we the only ones.
Right.
Tell me where you can find a bookstore, a hip hop bookstore in Philly.
Right.
You're not. So I'm holding on to the tradition, and like, it's not for the money, for real, for real.
Yo, Black Star closed down?
Yeah, they closed last summer, and they was major balls
What?
last
Black
summer.
Star in New York?
Yeah, last summer.
Damn.
Last summer.
Oh, you know it.
So they went all digi because the rent
it's
is.
fucked up out
So as
here.
everything gets worse, the rent just goes up. So that's why I'm being like the way that I am, because I used to make a lot of money. You remember? I had tractor trailers pulling up, dropping off books. This joint looked light compared to what we used to have up in there. So if you could go from selling 500 books a day to less than 40, 30, and I'm still around. So it's not me, it's the people like you doing your interviews and the energy. People really got us as the stamp.
Right.
So I like with the hip hop generation, I fucks with y'all. And you know that, how we used to do it out front.
Right.
Because y'all keep me relevant. I'm actually a grandfather now. You understand what I'm saying? And I still got my swag, as they say. But it's people like you, Tone Trump, and I can name other names, AR Ad, and just others that's not on that like tip of, oh, you need to read a book.
Right.
You know? Peace. See? Damn. I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been?
You know, I was up top.
I don't even know why I asked. Good to see you.
You know, I was supporting goddamn something.
See?
Hey,
Come
listen.
right home and check us. How you doing?
Listen.
That's what's up.
When I say before, I was #1. I buy a book from him every week.
Wow. And that's not scripted, y'all.
No, this real talk. 04, I'm gonna take it back. Every week. I mean, every morning when I used to come in, I come holler at Hop, get my tea, coffee, smoke one, wait on the bus.
Yeah.
Real shit. He started putting me on. What you reading? What you into? What you like? You know what I'm saying? This what I'm into. From there, I was buying, I'm talking about my senior year, every week, I built my library up. Every Friday or Thursday or something, I bought a book from him.
That's what, who used to
Real
come
shit.
get them too? H-Man, Hollow Man.
I about to say H2.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's like, I never
way
believe that the hood doesn't read. Like, that's a myth. First of all, you have to read to do everything. You want to get on the bus, guess what you got to do? Read where the fuck the bus is going. If you want to cook a meal, you're going to have to read how to make the meal. So, I don't think that all readers are achievers either.
Right.
Some people do it, like I got real book fiends. I got people that read 4 books a week. Who does that?
Right.
As a hobby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they in school or nothing. They just reading these because they addicted to books.
Right.
But then I know millionaires that never read a book a day in their life because they know how to.
Yeah,
They don't even know how to read. I know people that got companies that's like big
Then
construction
it's
companies
one thing
don't even know how to
from
read.
reading and then comprehend.
And guess what they
read.
asked me? Yo, they kind of pulled me to the side. I got homies like that don't know how to read. And they know I own a bookstore, and they like, yo, man, you should start teaching classes on like how. So you'd be surprised, like the importance of reading. And the only reason I was coming at y'all like that, and it ain't just the reading the Islamic books and nah, you gotta read everything because you want to know what's going on in the world. Excuse me.
Exactly. You got vast topics, different things. Like look at the library. You got different variety of books, like all types. You know what I'm saying?
But look,
the hood novels.
I'm gonna tell you like this. The only reason that I even really bang with the rappers like I do and the youth is because they keep me going. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta tell them like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in like celebrity status.
Right.
Cause them dudes, they cool, but it's really the dude behind the scene that's getting the bread.
That's really
So why don't you get this book on how to get a hip hop business started? Own your own company. Why you worrying about being in front of the camera when you could actually be bringing the dough in? So I done put people on with books and they come back like this, like loaded. Thank you, Hawk. Like you made my day. I'm getting chills now because I'm like, I know the face. You look mature as shit now.
That's been a minute.
It's been, he said 04, y'all.
Hey, listen.
That's 12 years ago.
I came through quite a few times.
And you got to get interviewed too. This nigga, he know the real deal.
The book you put me on, man, that I still got in my library to this day. Think and Grow Rich.
Didn't I tell you that's my favorite?
The Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
I'm sold out right now because I sell them every day.
And I come here and I tell them, yo, y'all got some more stuff? Yeah. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Dennis Kimbrough, man.
And the Black Choice by the Dr. Dennis Kimbrough.
Yeah, the Black Choice. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That one, like that book is like.
It's who you are.
Yeah.
And if we don't start letting people know, this is another good one. It's called Black Gold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it real quick. Look at the fucking cover. And the name is called Black Gold. My man just put it out. Look. you have been conditioned to assume certain negative characteristics about us. I can't. It's like in a different type of writing. Dasafiti, whatever. What's that say right there? It's like the way.
Dasafiti.
All right, Dasafiti, fear, illiteracy, ignorance. Yes, we were born enslaved, and our ungodly oppressors tried to break our self-esteem and erase our very humanity just so they profit from our time and strength. But don't you think for a second that we didn't fight back. We waged individuals' collective battles for our freedom, achieved grand accomplishments that our former oppressors haven't hidden. Yeah. All right, so the reason why I said that this book is called Black Gold, and what he goes into, right. He got a joint in here about Philadelphia that we don't really pay attention to, how many wealthy people were here in Philly, right. But we not getting that. We thinking Kunta Kinte, Roots, the slave. Right. We was wealthy, brother. We had our own tailor shops. We had our own banks. We had all of that. Exactly. South Street was all black owned. But how many people know that?
They don't know the history. They don't do no research.
This around here was all black owned. But see, throughout the years, the dope and all that kind of like messed the family up. But we holding on to tradition, and exactly. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I don't know if he's gonna make this like a YouTube joint or something, but you even walking in was like. That was perfect.
Without a doubt, man.
Yeah, like, I ain't make that up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't seen you in so long, so.
Yeah, and I still, like I said, man, just on the strength of you and the conversations we had, it just had me more inclined to read and studying and learning. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the only way you really gonna get it. Like, the shit that I was learning my last year of high school when we used to be politicking, that shit ain't really benefit me. You know what I'm saying?
It's the experience.
It's the books that I got during that year from you that made a difference in my life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it wasn't the shit that they was giving me. It was the shit that I was getting from you. I said, damn, no, jump on this. You still reading that?
Yeah, and then you passed it right to your man. Like that. I'm over here like geeking because it's a domino effect. One thing about books, and I want to come out with a book, or not even a book, like a story or movie, how books travel. Like that one book. Like, you probably hold on to your Jones. You got a lot. You probably got them in a safe.
Yeah. Like, every few years, I got to get a copy of it. You know,
yeah, but they travel because you pass them on. He said you passed it to him while he was in Cali.
Yeah, like that. I'm talking about the actual copy. I got that exact copy. One of my nephews still got. He got a copy that I got recently. Like, I got a copy.
Because you probably bought a few and just.
Yeah, definitely. When I was up top. Yeah. Even when I was sending, I sent down for a book. You sent something.
I got you up there too? Good look.
I'm gonna bring the manila envelopes with the black and noble stamp on it.
And look,
I'm gonna bring my name on it.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
09,
look,
2010.
I just got off the phone with Al Jazeera Network. Hey. All right, please. And I want you to come out either on the 20th, we're going to exchange numbers, or the 21st. They doing a big story on us. And it's doing bigger than CNN.
Without a doubt.
So I don't want the made up stuff. I want people that it really affected.
I got the proof. Like,
right.
Books that
bring all that. Yeah. No, don't even, you can bring that to show me, but for the show.
I'm talking about as far as the stuff that I got when I was up top.
Right,
like sending and writing, and you sending me the cover letters and all that.
Yeah.
I still got all that because that was the time in like where it was a milestone. You know what I'm saying? Those times when I received that literature, it changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, damn, I know I got something heavy in the store. Send me something. You know what I mean? There was time when you sent magazines up just on the strength.
That's what's up.
Bro, I'm talking about I got packages from you that I didn't pay for.
Wow.
Just from the assistant. You know what I'm saying? Constantly buying books from the store. He's sending packages up to the jail. I'm going to bring that shit down up to 4. I'm talking about 08, 09, 2010. Like,
that's
real shit.
Yeah,
I got shit from the store coming right directly from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can get something to get on first.
Yeah, we definitely like, especially with the people that had to go through that, because sometimes the prison system could be definitely a blessing for certain people, because they give them time, not to say the time and the amount of time, but just the time that you spend with yourself.
Right.
Because out here, look what we doing now. You ain't really going in with you. No. It's everybody else.
Exactly.
So I just think that, you know, it's been some geniuses created out of prison,
Without a doubt.
like Malcolm X and so many more.
Man, I met mental giants in it.
Yes.
Like some of the smartest people I
Yes.
met in my life sitting behind that wall.
Damn, mental giants. That
That's
sounds
what
like
they
a
are.
crazy
Mental giants,
book
man.
cover
Like
or
you
movie.
ain't gonna come no bullshit.
Mental
You know what the
giants.
conversation is when it comes. Like it's about something. We speaking. It's gonna be about something. They ain't about no bullshit.
That's what we call building. Like,
Exactly.
I remember talking to you, and that was, brother, that's over 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
I'm telling you, this is 03, 04. I'm taking it back.
So
like,
that,
when the camera stopped rolling, my holla at you about some other things that we used to be talking about, man.
Hey, man,
Listen.
my life ain't a secret, so
Without
whatever it
doubt.
is,
I remember I had to come down with the gas. I got the loud gun.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
down
yeah.
with it. This, yeah.